In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable bath poof. I actually got the pattern, I got it from Daisy Cottage Designs, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description. But it was a free pattern from Daisy Cottage Designs. This one is made from 100% pure cotton, and I just really love the way it came out. It was so much fun to make, and it was actually really quick to make. Maybe it took me about, I think, an hour to make, you know, the poofs. So this one's from 100% pure cotton. I did try cotton, and I tried acrylic. And I haven't actually tested it out yet, but I was looking at a bunch of blogs and whatnot and comments on these, and they were saying that the cotton tends to lather up better. You get a more rich lather from the cotton. And then I also made another one from the acrylic to see how that came out, and I think that came out adorable as well. Came out really adorable. I love it. And they did say that the acrylic doesn't lather up as good as the cotton did. So I made one of each to test it out, and yeah, I think this is a great idea, especially the cotton one. I mean, the bath poofs you buy at the store, you're supposed to, you know, exchange them for, you know, every month you're supposed to get a new one, and mine don't last that long. It'd be a couple of weeks, and then they start to just fall apart on me. And sometimes, you know, not even that, and they start to fall apart. But this is a lot more durable. And yeah, just make sure you rinse them off really well and hang them out to dry. And then, you know, once in a while, pop them in your wash. But I think that is absolutely a cute project. Great project for if you're just starting to crochet. And it's actually, you're just using the double crochet. That's what we're using in this pattern here, just the double crochet. So it's kind of like, I like to call it a little bit of a mindless project where I can just sit there and just, you know, enjoy my show and just work on my stitches, and you can make them really fast. So that's what we're gonna do today, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and get this started here. And I'm actually just going to use the acrylic yarn just for the tutorial. But yeah, acrylic or cotton. I haven't tried the wool. I don't know how that would lather up. But yeah, just use the yarn, any yarn that you'd like. So go ahead and start with your slip knot. Make sure my camera is. There we go. And put in your hook. And you're going to go ahead and chain 5. And we're going to need to form a ring, so in order to do that, go ahead and make a slip stitch into that first chain that you made. So go in, yarn over, and pull through both of those loops. Okay? And now you have a nice ring that we're going to work in. Now, the next step is to chain 35. And the reason why we're chaining so many is to make the, you're making the little loop, the little part that you hang it by, okay? So, chain 35, you could chain 40 if you wanted a little longer, but I'm going to go ahead and chain 35. And there's our chain of 35. And in order to connect this, you're just going to make a slip stitch right in the center again in order to finish up that little, in order to finish up the loop where you hang it by. Yarn over and pull it both through the ring and then your little last chain there. Okay. There you go, see? So now you have your handle connected. And then go ahead and chain 1 and then we're going to single crochet 25 into the ring right here. So single crochet 25 into that ring. And remember the single crochet, what you do is you're just going to go in to the center of the ring there, going to pull out your yarn, pull it through, yarn over, and then go through both loops on your hook. Okay, so that's one. Oops. Go in, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. Let's do it one more time together. Go in the center, pull your yarn through, yarn over, go through both loops on your hook. So that's 3. Okay, and then just do the rest, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, and there's our 25. Towards the end there, you might really feel like you're squishing all those single crochets together, but they'll fit, and you're not. So just go ahead and put those all together there. You want it to be really full, so we can start getting our pretty ruffles with it. Okay. So that was round 1. Now with round 2, we're going to chain 2, and then you're going to do 3 double crochets into each stitch around the round. Okay, so 3 double crochets into each stitch around the round. And actually, from here on, you are just going to be using double crochets. So you chain 2, so find your first stitch, which is that one, that V there. That's our first stitch that we made, our first single crochet. So yarn over and go ahead. Might have to manipulate your yarn a bit, but yarn over, and you're going to go in to that stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and you're going to do 2 more into that same stitch. Okay, just like that. So we have 3 double crochets into that one stitch, and then you're going to do the same into each stitch until you get all the way back to this point here, and then we'll slip stitch it together. So let's do another one together. Yarn over, and we're going into this next stitch right there. So go in, pull your yarn through, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over. Going to do 2 more into that same stitch, 2 more. Now 1 more double crochet. Okay. So now just continue that 3 double crochets into each stitch until you get back to your starting point. And that's our third one. And there was our chain that we made. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to slip stitch it right into the third chain that we made. Yarn over and pull through like that to make your slip stitch, and chain 2. Okay, so that was that second round. The ring that we made, that's the first round, and don't worry when it's all when it's all done, we're going to tighten this up, and then you won't see that hole right there. We'll tighten it up and you won't see it. Okay. And so that was the first round. We just finished our second. And for the third round, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 3 double crochets into each stitch around the round. And you can see it's already starting to get its ruffles. So let's go ahead and start our third row. Yarn over and I go into that first stitch right there. Okay, pull through, and 3 double crochets, yarn over, go in, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull your yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, and there's the 3 double crochets. On this one I don't count the chain as one, just because it's really not like a flat piece, you know, and then all the ruffles are going to cover it up anyways, so I want it to be kind of full. So let's go on to the next stitch. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there is 3 more double crochets into one stitch. So just continue that. 3 double crochets into each stitch around the round. Okay, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. There's our last 3. Okay, and here is the chain 2, and then the first double crochet that we came back to. So we're going to go ahead and slip stitch it right to the top of that first double crochet. So slip stitch it right into the top of that. Yarn over, pull through both that first double crochet top and then that loop. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Chain 1. And in the pattern, you'll see that you can go ahead and take it one more step, and you can actually, where we just stopped right there, you can go ahead and continue if you want to, and it's the exact same process as we did the previous rounds. You're going to do 3 double crochets into each stitch. So that's how you can continue it and do one more round to make it a little bit fuller. 3 double crochets into each stitch around the round, and that's how you can make the poof a little bit fuller if you'd like. But if you do like the way it turned out now, we can go ahead and stop there. Since I did make 2 fuller ones, I did want to see how the little one looked, and it looks absolutely adorable. Let's cut off our ends here. We can tighten up your center string, your center ring. So just give that a tug. Okay, I go ahead and I use a tapestry needle to go ahead and weave in this end, because I want to make sure that it stays secure, especially if you're scrubbing with it in the shower. So there's your center ring there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and go into a couple of loops here. Like that. And I pull it through. And you can go in through a couple more. Like that. And pull that through. Make it a little bit tight. And I like to do a little bit more. because I want to make sure that it doesn't come undone. So you can go through and just go through a couple more loops there, like that. Pull that through. Okay, so we took it around one more time, and also by doing this you can tighten up the center ring even more. So do that, and then give it a little tug, and that should hold pretty well. Then I go ahead and I cut my end. Okay, and we can actually weave in this end as well to try and make it a little more secure. I'll turn it over on this side. And I'm actually going to go through these ones right here. There we go, just like that. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's go in a little bit more. That. Okay. And you can just cut it. And then you hid your end there so you can't tell where it's at. And then we made an adorable little poof. That is really cute. I actually like the size that came out. Kind of squish it down a little bit. That is adorable. So that is stopping at round 3. So we did 3 rounds. So again, if you want to continue, just add, go one more time, 3 double crochets into each stitch, and you'll get a fuller one. And when I did that, was actually, so it's actually quite a difference, as you can see. This is doing it one more time. And it got quite full. That last round does take a little bit more time because there's quite a few stitches on there. But I think the little one is absolutely adorable. And then, yeah, you can see the size difference there that you get. But there you go. There's your bath poofs. I think it'd be a really cute idea to maybe make little Valentine gift baskets and little pamper baskets, and you can include your homemade bath poofs in there. Okay, I hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and go ahead and like and subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And you guys have a nice day.